All right, cool. We're
Hi.
live.
Hi, welcome to Beta Goat Trail Running. I'm Jenny.
I'm Adam. I'm going to talk louder.
Oh, apparently I'm going to talk
No,
louder
you're
too.
fine. How's everybody doing? We are actually live in Denver, and the reason I'm looking like above everybody is we're on a laptop since we're traveling in Denver right now.
At this time, but that's okay. At least we're here.
This is good. So actually, I haven't had a chance to get out and do too many trail runs here. Denver is a place we love, and we've run before, but we're not actually here for trail running this time. So we came out to go to the Great American Beer Fest and check out some beers, and then on top of that, we get out and do some runs in the foothills, maybe one or two. So this one was kind of fun because usually our trips are centered around trail running, but this one was kind of friends and family and then trail running.
Which is cool because we're actually staying in an Airbnb that's really close to a trail that runs all the way through Denver. And it's paved, so it's not what we normally like to run on, but man, is it easy to just get out there and get as many miles as you need to. Called the Cherry Creek Trail that we're on, but it's a part of the larger canal trail called the Highline Canal Trail.
Cool. Yeah, we got that, and that runs all the way out through town. So anybody who's been to Denver, you've got to know about it. Yeah, I'm sure some of you are in Denver and you know about it. Trying to think what else. One that came really highly recommended and we haven't done before, so I'm kind of looking forward. We'll either do like a quick video or like a recap or a blog post or something. Is the Golden Gate Canyon State Park. Go check that out. That looks like a pretty good one, a short one with a lot of climbing.
Yeah, and apparently right now, since it's October, the leaves are changing and it should be just gorgeous. Looks really fun to run through.
Yeah, and then we were told that the Cannonball Creek Brewery is the place to go afterwards. So hopefully that works out too. So
we're not going to talk about beer too much, but we might mention a few breweries since that was kind of.
No, we're just going to talk about beer. So that's what I think we're going to be up to. There's also some other stuff here. Again, if you're at all familiar with Denver, some of this is probably really obvious, but the Red Rocks area out by if it's called an amphitheater, it's just the outdoor music venue, generally place or performance place. And then there's trails all around that. So we might go out there too, because that's really easy to access. And because on this trip, we're not so much focused on longer trail runs. We don't have the time. We're going to be mostly seeing family and friends. So like we have a couple hours here and there where we can pop out and do some stuff.
Actually a hiker or maybe even a mountain biker, but he gave us a whole list of places to go to, which we'll certainly share with you guys. Mount Falcon. He really highly recommended that. I think mostly for mountain biking, but I think it's good for trail running as well. Was another one that he recommended. Yeah. So there's a few actually. Deer Creek Canyon was another one that he recommended. A few winters.
Is that a place? Or
I don't know. I'm hoping it's something. Anyway, but I figured we'd just pass it on anyway, since he's giving us all these recommendations of places to go.
All right, so I'm going to put Jenny on the spot. So we've been here for... All right, so bear with us. We're a little slow today. But today is Friday, so we got it in on Tuesday. So we've been here for a few days. So we spent most of our time more downtown. And if you wanted to like incorporate some running into an actual Denver trip, not just Colorado, like what would you do differently? So like we're staying slightly southeast of downtown.
So. I think I would rent a car so that I could get out of the city a little bit more. Just because it is nice having these trails, this trail that runs up and down through Denver. And honestly, if you need to get out there and run, it's perfect to do that. But I miss trails. I miss like a little more dirt and a little more elevation. So renting a car probably would help to get out of town and to get just into the foothills, into the, and just to kind of get some elevation. Although I will say that being at altitude, it did, I could feel it on even little stuff. So, acclimate. What about you?
I would stay on the west side of Denver. I'm not familiar again with like a lot of the neighborhoods, but I'd probably try to look at staying more out west so that you could get out easier and just a shorter trip. And I don't know, I'll have to really look around. This is some, if we do more in-depth look on the eastern side where you can stay, where you have access to like downtown, if that's like what you want to do, or if you're here for an event like a convention or anything. And then maybe bikeable distance to some trails, or maybe if it's, again, I don't know the distances. So maybe if it's a few miles to some trailheads, that'd be kind of cool. That's just what I'm thinking. It would be like, just kind of switching the location instead of staying south and east where you're getting more into the suburbs and it's kind of flat. maybe staying around on the west side or northwest.
I also want to give a really quick shout out, and I don't want to take too much time, but last year when we were in the area for the Trans Rockies run, we also managed to take a train up to the top of Pikes Peak. But they do have a marathon that they run up to the top of Pikes Peak. I'm sure that also makes a fantastic trail run.
Yeah.
But that's about an hour-ish, I think, south of here.
Yeah, Manitou Springs.
Yeah.
Well, not. Is that where it takes
Yeah.
off from? I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. And there's also a short climb from an old rail bed in Manitou Springs.
Mhm.
We did a blog post about that. You can check it out on the website. But
Yeah.
there's like this insane climb. I think it's a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile with just some stupid elevation.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. But super nice. You've got friends who are
Spooky. All right. Well, I think that's about it. You got anything else you want to?
No, I mean, it's kind of overwhelming how much stuff there is to do here as far as like getting out and getting into anything active. I mean, Denver is just kind of fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up. So, all right. Well, until next week, we'll see you, everybody.
Bye, guys.